How cute is this, guys? I made this using the Tonic Studio sleigh die, Santa sleigh, because I like this. I did like this so much. I thought there has to be something that I can make with it. And this is what I came up with. Okay, guys? It's super easy. You can do this with any die. It doesn't have to be the sleigh. I'll show you how I came up with the box dimension and how to build that little box on the inside, how to get a mirror image, and how to make this cute little sleigh treat box. Okay, guys, let me show you how I did that. First of all, what I did was I cut out my base pieces. This is so that my sleigh is a little sturdier than just putting the glitter paper on there. So this is my first sleigh. This one is going to go on the outside this way, and then the second one has to be on the outside on the other side of the sleigh this way, so that it'll be it'll have the same paper on both sides. So it's a mirror image. And let me tell you how to get your mirror image. So your first piece, you're going to put your paper, your print side up. You're going to take your die cut and you are going to run that through your machine that way. But to get the back side, you're going to take your glitter paper and you're going to face it down, and then you're going to run that through the machine, and that'll give you the mirror image. That way you have glitter on both sides and not both facing the same way. Okay, so then what I did was I went ahead and glued, let me get my little, I don't want to get glue on my table, so let me see which side is a little cleaner. So what I did was I went ahead and glued both pieces together, and this is embossed, and but it doesn't matter because the embossing doesn't show through your glitter paper. It will through pattern paper or something like that, but it will not show through your glitter paper. So this just takes, I left a little piece in there, which is this one right here. And then just make sure that you glue everything down nice. You cover everything with your, all these little pieces with your glue. Guys, I hope you were able to pick up this little sleigh because it is just so stinking adorable. But you know what? You can do this with any die. It doesn't have to be this one. You can make a box out of any die. Okay, and then I take my glitter paper and glue it to the top. Now I haven't let these two ends join down just yet because I want to make sure that I am lining everything up before I press down, and that seems to look okay. Okay, I think, all right, so there is my first piece. Okay, and there is this side of the sled. So I'm going to do the same to the other side. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. So let me glue the other side together. Okay, so I have glued both of them down, and see how they are going to go. They're going to have the glittered paper on each side. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is we need to figure out how large or small we can make the box. So what I did to figure out the measurement on to make the actual box was I came to see how far up I can go, and I determined I could probably go like 1.5 1 3/8. I'm sorry, 1 3/4 by about 3 inches long, I believe was what I had calculated, because the first flap or the first top is going to go right here, and then I think I calculated 3 inches. Yeah, I think I did. And then the same amount up, which is 1 3/4. Okay, so then I cut my paper. This is 1 3/4, 1 3/4, and 3 inches, which is, what is that? I forgot what it is. 6.5. And then I determined how wide. You can go as wide as you want, but I think this one is, yeah, 3 inches. And then I scored it at just over 1/4 of an inch. What is that? 3/8 of an inch is what this is right there. Okay. So after I cut my piece, I determined how wide and whatnot I wanted my box to be. I went ahead and cut. These are going to be folds. So I went ahead and cut angles on here. Okay. So I just cut little darts this way, so that when it folds, they don't become, you know, bulky. And you can, it depends on you can cut them wider, and I may do that. And I went ahead and cut these at an angle as well, just so that it would show less from the top. Okay, so there is my box. Okay, so now we take our box and fold it up, fold our score lines. So what I did first was I glued the bottom part. My bottom part is going to go right here. Okay, so this is going to go, this little piece, this little bottom part of the sleigh is going to go at the bottom of my box, because it isn't very sturdy. If I put it up here, it's going to rest on here, and this is really thin. It looks better, but it's really thin, so I am going to go ahead and put it here at the bottom. And instead of putting my glue on this flap, I'm going to put my glue on the bottom of the sled. Okay, it's gonna go to about right there, I'm guessing. Okay, so I've got my glue on there, and then my box is going to go this way. So I'm going to turn it this way and see what I'm doing here. Make sure I get it at the bottom here. And I'm going to hold it there for a second, just so it will adhere. And see why I didn't want to glue the bottom of the cardstock itself, because the glue would show through, and although it dries clear, it dries shiny. It's clear, it's clear, but it's shiny as well. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that glue off. Okay. Now you can at this point glue the other one, but I'm not going to. I'm going to glue this up this way, that way. Okay. And again, I'm not going to put glue on the box itself. I'm going to put it on the sleigh. It's so hard to see, but I'm going to put it on the sleigh so that it doesn't show through, you know, that all that shiny doesn't show through. And there's the box for that, or the flap for that, and I'm going to hold it there for a second so that it will adhere. And then this one is going to go up this way. Okay, so I just look to see where it's going to go, and that's about where I'm going to put the glue. About right here. Actually, this one doesn't matter. I can put glue on this piece right here, because that one's not going to show at all. There's that piece. And you can put it as far in or out as you'd like. That is your preference. I'm just showing you how you can put in, you can make any die, turn it into a candy box or a treat box. Oh, I forgot I was gonna do that. Okay. I forgot I was gonna put it on here. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. And what I did like is that the embossing part is on the inside, and you can see it from the inside of this sleigh. Okay. Now I'm going to line these up as best as I can. Right here. And here. All right, guys, I think I got it straight. Now I am pressing from the inside. Make sure that it makes good contact. All right, now I need to put glue. This one's the flap that I can put glue all the way down to the on the flap itself. All right. And then this one is the one that I need to put glue around the sleigh and not the tab here. Okay. Here we go, guys. And that is your treat box. Isn't that cute, guys? Is that not adorable or what? Just love how that turned out. You can put a lot of stuff in here. You can make it less narrow. You can make it, you know, smaller if you'd like. But I like this one because I am going to put crafty items in there. Crafty treats, not candy. At least that's not my intention at the moment. But there we go, guys. I hope, let me do a little decorating and then I'll be back. Okay, guys, how cute did that turn out? Oh my goodness, that is such an adorable little treat box. Look at that. My bow isn't that great, is it? But look at that. Oh my gosh, I just love how that turned out. And all I used was this one little die. And like I said, you can use any die. And then with treats, I wish I had something to put in there. Here. And then with treats, it looks so adorable. And it'll hold quite a bit. I mean, it'll hold a lot, guys. Look at that. That is so, so cute. Can you imagine some candy in there? It'll look so adorable. So, so adorable, guys. With some candy for your younger guests to take with them. And yep, there we go. Super, super easy, quick. I mean, super quick. And I had actually used some foam, some of the thicker foam for the inside piece versus the cardstock. But yeah, I kind of like the cardstock more. Okay, guys, thanks a lot, and we will talk to everyone later. Have a great day.